Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 1 between Ray and Tuschkan. Ray as USF. And on the other side, we have Mr. Tuschkan as
Scout squad is ready and able.
the Wehrmacht. What are we expecting? By the way, we are on Crossing in the Woods. And yeah, let's see what will play out. What are we expecting, Mr. Fancy Josh?
Well, Ray instantly going weapons support center into heavy machine guns. Scouts getting aggressive across the river here, picking up that fuel in the corner.
Machine gun has been requisitioned.
And actually, it looks like Ray's going to contest both fuels here. So, triple Pioneer opening for our Wehrmacht player Tuschkan.
Pretty standard, I would say. We see that quite often on maps where you have to cap a lot. Even though I would say it's more like a Crossing in the Woods thing. I know that Orange Pass popularized it on the map there. So, will be interesting for sure.
And already locking in the mechanized battle group there
Engineers on the field.
for Tuschkan. Engineers
Interest.
following up for Ray.
Ray.
See some early mines, I think.
Oh, where?
No, I think we're going to. Not
yeah.
yet.
Fair enough. Mgino from Tuschkan, which is, by the way, also a really good 2v2 player and an amazing Code 2 player. I think he won the last 2v2 tournament from Andre, which, by the way, has a second installment running currently. So, Code 2 also going strong, which is awesome to see. Maybe one day the Code 2 community and Code 3 community can work together again, instead of hating each other. But that might be a co-standard, considering how Code 1 and Code 2 played out in the early days. Anyways.
I think they'll have to shut off the servers Code 2 before that happens, which I don't see them doing.
Thirtica gets forced off by Pioneers. Meanwhile, we have the engagement of houses on the left side.
Second engineer on the way. Interesting.
Jesus.
And it looks like Tuschkan is going to favor Grenadiers here, at least to start us off.
Connect with it.
Not terribly surprising, but I keep theorizing that we're going to see that changing
Territory point is no longer under our
with the new
control.
patch.
Well, you need
dominant-
some snare platforms.
Infantry support research.
Dominant fuel position for Tuschkan right now.
Yeah, Ray invested a lot of resources into like fighting, but never kept the back line. And I think that hurts him a lot now.
Not even going to finish the capture on this side here. Grenadiers going to probably end up driving these scouts away. It looks like the brawl is going to continue on this right side.
Left side now under film control of Tuschkan. Gets an early heal. I'm interested to see if we see a mortars. We see a flamer. So that's something.
And Luftwaffe company on the way. We're thinking scout car. Scout car been very popular. I mean, I feel like I see it every Wehrmacht game after the patch.
Commander, the enemy holds all victory points.
Yeah.
And I do think it's pretty decent on this map in particular. Well, any of the wide maps.
It just has an amazing timing. I think that's the main selling point of it. Especially now with the last patch buff of Wehrmacht heal, where you don't have to pay manpower. You have to pay manpower, but no fuel for it. It becomes even more interesting to rush it.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, against USF Tier 2, they have really fast AT as well with the
We have territory
half
isolated.
tracks, and the Zooks rods are also really nice.
Just off a sec. Orders
Yeah,
have
and
been
Ray
carried
clearly
out.
anticipating the scout car, adding bazookas before it's even queued up. Ray finally has his fair share of the fuel, even gonna grab the cutoff point here briefly.
However, Tuschkan has a really good map control himself. And the map is evenly split. Slight advantage though to Tuschkan.
And what I like about this particular map control configuration is it's relatively unstable, right? When you're deep into your opponent's territory far from your base, the map won't stay this color for very long.
Yeah.
And you can get some crazy flanks.
2-1 is on the field.
Potentially gonna run those engineers down.
Oh, they might bite the dust.
Not committing there.
Oh,
Smart choice.
yeah, sadly now all seeing eyes. Because as from the caster point of view, committing there would have made sense. Zooks were not around.
But yeah, I mean, we know the minesweeping Sturmpanzer, right? We don't want to repeat it.
We don't mention this. That never happened, Kappa. But yeah, it's a call out to YouTube, which we'll watch it maybe later on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out game number 1 and 2 and 3 between Aussie and Nostalgia.
Defend our victory point. We're losing.
A gun on the way to deal with the heavy machine guns. M3 on the field as well.
It captured a victory point.
20mm on the way from Tuschkan.
And fairly dominant victory point performance here from Tuschkan here. Yeah.
It's look at the amount of capping units that Ray has, and he's still not able to get VPs. Either he's not focusing them, but then it does not explain his poor resource control as well. Like usually Ray is known for insane VP pressure.
And as USF, no less. I don't know if you've read any of his posts on Reddit, but are translated on Reddit. But
But yeah. I know that he loves aggressiveness.
M3 running into trouble there. What took him down?
20mm, I think.
Gun. Yeah.
Such a great addition, in my opinion, against MG spam. You don't ranges the MGs. Ooh, what is going on? I think that will never work in a fair world. And we are living in one, how it looks like it. That was really greedy for no reason.
Territory out of supply.
Yeah, that could have gone wrong about 5 different ways.
Yeah.
Commander.
Scout car gonna drive away those scouts. Engineers, pioneers duking it out, but flamethrower gonna win the day on that right side.
Artillery observers and beacons requisitioned.
By the way, Ray getting another Zook squad and scout because he's investing so much into infantry. The casting overlay blocks it. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, but...
And advanced infantry battle group locked in here, instantly adding on the artillery observers and immediately queuing up a beacon to be built. Where is that going down?
On the 5-pointer fuel, next to the base. He lost that thing.
It's really, I think beacons, even from the DAC espionage battle group, good on this map because you can hide them behind these stands of trees, and it's tough for your opponent to get all the way behind the trees.
Not sure if I like this beacon position though. It doesn't cover that much.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I mean, it doesn't even cover that munitions point there. At least not fully. Oh, I guess it does. Okay, I take it back.
It only covers... It doesn't cover the cutoff though.
Down to 250 points.
And throwing down another beacon on that left side right away.
Good old beacon spam. And then we see the NPC horde. Or who coined this term. I love it so much.
Who coined it, you said?
Yeah, someone coined it, but I don't know who it was.
Ah.
Oh, look at the nade.
An entire gun crew has been killed.
I'm telling you, man, MG's now getting naded, you die.
Oh man, Grenadier's nearly going down. Does look like he's gonna save it.
MG will go down. Yeah, but Pioneer will pick it up. Or not. 20 millimeters coming up. Might get the half track. He froze the Pioneer.
Beacon being destroyed while that was happening. Oh, M3 going down to the...
It went from bad to really bad for Ray in 20 seconds. He lost the half track, lost an MG, lost the beacon, and loses a Pioneer.
Down to 200 points.
Wow.
Pioneer squad has been killed.
That was pretty stinking devastating there.
Maybe MG spam is not the way to do it anymore.
Well, I wouldn't exactly qualify this build as MG spam. We've seen two. I know it's the style, but
It's the style though, yeah.
yeah, two bazookas pretty early. Rather than more heavy machine guns. Is floating a bit of manpower though here.
Both players are actually flooding a little bit, even though Tuschkan... I think Tuschkan is saving for the assault group.
Yeah, I think you're right. And that's going to be really good here. Stug does great against bazookas at low vet.
Once the Stug hits veteran C2 though, it counters it pretty well, but it looks like Tuschkan decides to go for tier 4.
All right, Sturmpanzers, I think.
Please!
The...
All victory points under their control.
Let's hope there are no mines.
So you had said earlier that...
Sources cut off.
I think you said earlier that Sturmpanzer was less common these days. Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah.
So that, for me, that hasn't been my experience observing. I feel like Sturmpanzer is much more popular, but Tier 4 is relatively unpopular in general. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Ooh.
NPC Horde is on the way, but it gets suppressed.
Instantly. Yep.
I have to. Maybe it's the tournament, right? I don't cast that much auto match at the moment on my Ovaldi channel. Hashtag ads advertisement there. Selfless self advertisement.
Go subscribe.
But in the tournament settings, we don't see them that much in the last months. And the 2v2, since I'm a main 2v2 player, I don't see them that often as well.
Fair enough. It's amazing how much the meta can shift just across play modes or tournaments.
Yeah.
So where does our US player go from here?
I think we will don't see any tags. We will see relying on the beacon and then the Zooks for tanks. And the slow grind. But the question is if Ray has the time to do a slow grind with less than 100 VPs in the bank. And keep in mind, if we see an ace game, Tuschkan at the moment will have a faction pick.
Beginning research.
But on the other hand, what will happen if both players win to 0? I think we never had that. If both players have the exact same VP count. Does not matter because Tuschkan lost his first VP.
Advanced logistics on the way, as well as improved rockets.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a third Zook squad.
And it is going to be a Panzer IV.
Reports of enemy movement.
Good old Panzer IV, man.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, got hit by a nerf hammer once. Was deserved though. And since then it feels, compared to all other mediums, a little bit underwhelming.
Research carried out.
But maybe I'm just biased. P4 will force off the MG. By the way, we have one G43 Jäger, so it looks like people are trying them out and liking them.
They have taken our victory.
I think they're really strong right now, especially when they get to those higher veteran Cs. And also especially in defense.
Ready at the rear.
If your opponent is charging into them, they're going to have a really bad time.
Yeah. And I think they offer something, some utility that
Enemy
people often don't realize, but it's vision. Especially against MGs, vision is the key. Being able to know where they are is basically the halfway to win
Just
against
command
them.
points available. We have 75 points remaining.
NPC Horde again here, trying to break out of his base a little bit, but even struggling. Have a machine gun, 20mm holding it down.
Good old phosphor rounds.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Look at the AoE suppression. It wasn't even shooting closely to the Zook squad and it got suppressed. Jesus, what is that? Ah, there are two MGs
Well,
to stolen, I failed off. I was like, what the hell?
Territory out of supply. They've cut us off.
I think
And,
Ray is dead.
I think so too.
105 howitzers
I mean, this has
are
been
down.
an amazingly dominant performance by Tuschkan. I mean, really well played the whole way through.
Only 25 points left.
I think Ray really went for a very aggressive opening, trying to control the whole map rather than just his fair share, right? And I think he got punished in a big way for it. The Pioneer opening was fantastic.
We're down
Yeah.
to 10 points.
The map control really kicks out the
One of our
Tuschkan there.
munitions points being neutralized.
And then the misplay losing the MG and the half track.
I can see the Reddit post now. Tuschkan upsets, beats USF. Well done.
Well, looks like Wehrmacht is playable. Ray losing with USF. Allies unplayable. Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, absolutely dominant performance. Damage dealt, infantry killed, whole 9 yards. Well played.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between and beyond. Before we jump into game number 2 and see if Ray can make it into an ace game, seeing that it was just one small upset. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to drop a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube. We are streaming on both platforms at the same time. And if you like it even more, you can also become a patron of RTS on the website to help us to improve production quality, help us to keep the website up, and overall, if you want to donate straight into the prize pool, you can also do it on the website. And 100% of all website donations towards the prize pool go straight into the prize pool. And if you want to see certain players to fight against each other, which we never see in the tournament, Hulk Smash against the Red Wings, for example, two off-meta players, would be probably amazing to see them play against each other, but we never seen that so far. You can also commission show matches on the website. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with game number 2 in a sec. And we are in game number 2 between Kaiser, Tuschkan, and Ray after an amazing game number 1 where Tuschkan showed the way of doing things. We are on Crossing in the Woods. We have Ray as the Wehrmacht. And on the other side we have Tuschkan as the USF. No, it's Brits. Why does it change to... Whatever. As Brits. Things don't work. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little bit messy. Tuschkan going for ANC. What are we expecting, my dear friend?
Well, you know, I don't know why folks like this particular battle group on this particular map, but I'm excited to see it. It's not a very common pick.
Yeah. I always think this is a bad battling group, but well...
Well, I mean, they got that changed for hidden demolition charges, which have made for some great content.
A dingo.
But at a high level, I don't know if we're going to see that.
We have Mr. Dingo on the field. And I'm glad I don't mix up
Instagram.
Dingo and Humber anymore.
against Wehrmacht. Interesting choice.
Really unusual. Really aggressive.
Looks like he is. Yeah, gonna slow down this heavy machine gun. Pretty decent.
But get some damage in.
And triple pioneer opening, like you said, was rather popular for Ray here. Gonna let him pick up a ton of territory really quickly.
MG42 getting bullied. Pioneers coming around. The MP4s are really decent against the Dingo because of the rate of fire.
A new
Infantry sections following up there. So I really do think this Dingo was specifically to bully that first heavy machine gun, almost like he knew that was coming.
Was it a good trade? He got a lot of damage on the MG42, but he lost also some HP there on the Dingo.
Well, I think it's slowing his opponent down here. I mean, he's actually got a nice flank with these Royal Engineers potentially here. So it's just about delaying, right? He is still going to lose his cutoff point here.
But MG42 is forced off. No, it went into the... Oh, that's a huge misplay, I think. He should have moved up the MG. No, double Royal Engineer jumping the Grand and Grenadier getting beaten up. Might lose the
And
Pioneer.
both players. Gonna be a really aggressive brawl here over the cutoff points. Cutoff in the woods.
Nothing beats the good old cutoff in the woods.
Grenadiers continuing to be made here for Ray. Feels like we might see his tech choice next here.
Infantry officer quarters.
Interesting. We think he's going to stay on this tech for a little bit longer, maybe? Or just wants to upgrade his current force?
Usually you see it at the ending of the Tier 1 build order. It's interesting to see it with only like 3 units from Tier 1. I know Pioneer's also getting affected. But usually you see it like with 4 Tier 1 units.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Feels a little early. But maybe he's just going to round out this this tech tree and then move on to the next building potentially.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control. The beggars are threatening a
Royal Engineer with a flamer will do a lot of damage there. So far, I like Tuschkan's build order. Even though he has less infantry on the field to cap, he still has really good map control.
Yeah, I think he's done really well against that heavy machine gun. And keeping the Dingo alive, mission critical right now with so few units.
Yeah. Alright, we have the both commandos unlocked. I think the normal commandos, if people pick this doctrine, they don't do it for the normal commandos, but rather for the LMG section. But I might be wrong.
No, I think you're right. Folks really don't like the section paradrop. They want the support paradrop for the LMG. And I think it's the long range, right? It's I don't know, it's such a weird trade-off. I heard somebody also say that it's an upkeep thing too. You pay more in upkeep for the section paradrop, so
they're harder to use, right? You don't want to use them as like a shock troop going in, doing damage. They're not really good at that. Rather as an ambush unit. And I think that's really micro intense. Because you have to like set it up, you have to have always an eye on it. Meanwhile, just having a long range squad that does damage, it's easier to use.
Victory point is being overrun.
But like I said,
I mean,
might be wrong.
They did get a very small buff in the sense that the detection radius of stealth units is reduced from 12 to 10, which is basically nothing, but can make a big difference on those short-range weapons.
By the way, Ray learned the hard way that you buff or change to friendly fire. He walked into his own grenade, lost the model.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal. Wait, did he add on commandos?
No, that's the normal one.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure either for a second there, because the symbol was without the Vickers.
Commando support section reporting ground fall. The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Humber armored car getting aggressive, chasing him back into the base there. He did end up adding on one more grenadier after getting the infantry support tech. Luftwaffe is added on now.
Yeah, but
Feels like Jaegers may be in order here.
he needs AT. Humber is running around uncontested, unchecked, and this will make it even harder to gain map control.
Where's that barbed wire going down?
Where are we playing World War One with barbed wire? On the right-hand side.
Yep. I love that though. I mean, he's just using his little bit of extra APM right here to just make his opponent's life that much more difficult. So,
Smoking off the
got the
MG right
APM
away. Tuschkan is on point, man. Ray getting beaten up there.
I think you nailed it. I mean, Tuschkan is playing the best I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a good player.
Exceptionally well.
Yeah.
What's Ray game
Killer
plan,
barrage.
right? He's getting 20 mil. But, like, what is he getting? He needs something to contest the infantry. Currently, he's just running into them, getting beaten up, and then falling back. Look at his KD as well, like, he's barely able to win a single infantry engagement, but what can he, like, is he getting 2-1? Maybe ADRAT or assault group? Such a tough thing, I think, for him.
Anti-tank
Flag
crews
will not
Yeah.
hit the field.
orders.
20mm is going to be pretty decent here against everything he's up against. Resorting to grouping up heavily here. Oh, bigger damage on those upgraded grenades these days.
Territory lost.
Yeah.
I think ADRAT is a good call. It's cheaper than the assault group. Obviously has less value, but there is nothing on the feet that can contest the ADRAT, so he could use it more effectively on the flank. Because currently he can't go on the flank as well due to the dingo.
The beggars
Yeah, and at the rate he's bleeding manpower, it's going to be tough to save up for the Stug assault group, so...
Rifle sections have been granted grenades.
An 8 red it is.
300 manpower though, so we will see it in a couple of seconds. Here we go.
We're losing a victory point.
Mr. Rat is on the field.
The good news is here that the fuel difference hasn't been too dramatic. I mean, we're seeing Ray retake his right side fuel right now,
Being overrun.
We might see White
but
though. Red is going in. Ray has to make something happen, so the greed over here is understandable.
Threatening a victory point.
nice pickup there. Gonna get the engineers too, maybe?
There's nothing to stop him. Oh, infantry section just coming. He has nades.
The enemy has our victory point now.
Let's see if he will fight it out.
6-pounder way out of position here. Being harassed by those grenadiers. Nicely done.
That was really
That was
well
important.
played. That helped him. Wiping those two units.
Yeah, reducing his opponent's ability to capture, reducing the harassment he's been dealing with the dingo. Both very, very important here going into this mid-game. We can see a pretty sizable squad advantage here. Not that that's unexpected, but hopefully he can make use of that to get himself back into this game.
The good thing on the ADRAT is also a soft counter to the Humber. So it would definitely help, yeah. And that's a problem with this doctrine. It leans more to anti-infantry, but in the early game. But I don't feel like Brits have anti-infantry problems in the early game.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
It does not offer that much utility. I might be, but like I said, I just have a hard bias against this battle group. So
We're losing a victory point.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he's got the tools he needs to succeed right now. You know, he's kept his Humber alive. Oh man, big push coming down the middle though.
Victory point is in
AT
enemy
guns in
hands.
jeopardy.
one AT gun gets recruited, other AT gun is in the pickle. Humber might go down.
Barely gonna escape. Here comes the infantry though to support. AT grenade gonna come down. Looks like we're gonna see a trade of vehicles. Oh, 8-Rad gonna escape through the base? No way.
Line's been cut.
No ammo! No ammo! No!
Wow. Ray just got real aggressive and real lucky.
Control of all victory points.
That was,
Bugger. The
yep,
enemy is
game ending.
GG.
signal the retreat.
Wow. I was just about to say that Tuschkan had the tools he needed to succeed, proceeded to put his AT guns out of position and lose the game. Crazy. You nailed it, man.
Yeah.
Didn't have the anti-tank that he needed. And one mistake. Wow.
Even I think if the 8-Rad died, I would have said it's still game ending.
Yeah.
But
Losing.
that the 8-Rad survived is just insult to injury.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that was a faction loss there. I think it was a very critical mistake. I mean, he chose Aaron C. And then, wow, just wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back with game number 3 in a sec. Tuschkan has faction pick. So let's see what we are going to see on Villa Fiore. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, ace game time. We are on Villa Fiore. On the Italian countryside. Oh, let's see how this plays out. We have Ray as USF once again. On the other side, we have Mr. Tuschkan as the Wehrmacht again. He picked Mechanized Battle Group, standard triple pioneer start. What is Ray doing, my dear friend Fancy Josh?
Oh man, he's doing his standard weapon support center. Here we go, MGs.
If this backfires, man.
Well, so what's crazy here? Tuschkan had faction choice here and chose Wehrmacht, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's I think most of the community would disagree with him.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm excited as well.
Because, I mean, we literally seen allies lose 2 in a row here. And, I don't know. Upset the meta, let's go.
Well, it is said previously, we saw double X allies win. Brits and USF.
True.
Deploying engineers now.
Identical build, identical openings to game 1 here. Triple Pioneer Grenadier for our Tuschkan. And heavy machine gun into engineer for Ray. Followed up with another engineer. Interesting. Wanting that map control over the fighting power of those heavy machine guns.
MG's nicely positioned the vertical, shooting at a blind spot.
Engineers on the field.
Yeah, that building's not a place you want to be usually.
Yeah. It has a lot of windows to the front and in the back, but none on the side, so it's easy counterplay there, or easily counterplayed.
Makes a nice centerpiece to the map, though.
Yeah, yeah. I think now I like Villa Fiore. At the beginning I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it grew on me. Now I like it, since it kind of offers a lot of flanking play. People often really fixating towards the middle, and then they neglect the flank and then give up a lot of resources.
I like how the center of the map changes over the course of the game, too. Like, these walls make a really big impact on the early game fights, and then over the course of the game they get knocked down, and it really opens up the center, and I think that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that's also true. I think this is such a thing that co-maps don't have enough. Like, how the map changes during the phases of the game. It's something we don't see that often, sadly.
Sector lost.
It's one thing I like about Angeville. All the hedges coming down really changes the map. But anyway, back to this game.
Starting ISC upgrades.
Heavy machine guns, grenadiers added on here. Medical station on the way for Tuschkan.
I think Tuschkan is doing the same thing as in game number 1.
Requisitioned.
Yep, so we think scout car next, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Which means bazookas next for Ray.
We see infantry support though first. And Captain Dan is on the way.
It's a shame we haven't seen players taking advantage of the new support centers yet. But I mean, it is a tournament, and we're gonna try what works for sure.
I think AEC is now an interesting choice with the first bombing and the first strafe being for free.
Yeah, big time. Definitely seeing players experiment with that on the ladder.
Infantry support center stocked and ready. And a captain has been assigned to you.
Map control
And,
relatively
okay.
even, though.
Yep, and an M3 on the way here. Luftwaffe nearly completed, though. Don't like scout car as much on this map. Has a harder time getting across the map, in my experience.
I think it's a weird map. On the one hand, it's really big, because the flanks are far away from each other, and people are always concentrating more towards the flank. But switching the flanks is way harder because you technically have to drive through enemy territory if the enemy is holding middle, which makes it sometimes a little bit awkward there. Maybe that's why the 2-1 feels awkward on this map. I don't know.
No, I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it.
Orders have been carried out.
Oh, Flavor just threaded the needle there against the MG.
Oh wow, Scout's heating a grenade as well. Barely gonna live.
Pioneer
Flamethrower getting some
might-
value in this building.
Yeah. No Nate. Oh, we have a quad upgrade. No. 75.
And he hasn't locked in his battle group, so still has the option to switch that later. If he wants to go that route.
Oh, Pershing Doctrine. It's so interesting considering like how everyone got mad due to the tech bypass meta. I don't want to call it meta, but we saw it reasonably often, and still barely any Pershing play during tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, they nerfed its veterancy, and they nerfed it by one single command point, and nobody uses it. It's
Even
amazing.
though it's still a beast.
It's very good, yeah. So,
It's not OP enough to be justified as a pick, Kappa.
yeah, what did you say earlier? It's if it's not broken, they're not using it.
Yes.
And it is going to be special operations here. Oh, sorry, advanced infantry again.
I think it's Ray's favorite doctrine because of the beacons. It forces such an insane microtext on the Wehrmacht player.
Yeah, I'd say that's a little harder to hide them on this map, but still can be pretty good.
Tuschkan not performing that well at the moment. He's slightly behind in kills. Web control is
The sector's been
even.
victory
Slight
point
advantage
is
there
under
for
enemy
Ray though.
control now.
It does not feel as convincing as game number 1. But is it even possible to be as convincing as game number 1? Hard to say.
Well, to be honest, game 2, he was doing really, really well too, and then just made one critical mistake.
Beginning improvements to our infantry logistics.
Well, maybe a couple, but the ending was one pretty big mistake.
Reports of enemy movement.
Nice
to
attack
our
on ground,
victory
or
point.
at least a nice try from Ray getting the attack on ground done against the 2-1, but 2-1 was long gone.
The victory point has fallen into enemy control.
And, you know, you think you hit it. Ignoring the flanks can be a big deal here. And we're seeing Ray doing really well on the flanks, and the scout car actually doing okay, making round trips here, avoiding the bazookas.
Rangers are standing by.
Yeah, map control of shifting more in favor of Ray. I don't think Ray is that interested in fuel anyways. He just needs to deny fuel for his enemy, but not for himself. Because like I said in the game number 1, I don't think Ray has like a tech up
Routes are
in
securing
his
our
mind. He
capture
will
point.
stay on the tech forever. He can get a lot of done. He has access to the 75, which counters not every
Defend our
tech in the
victory
game,
point. We're losing it.
but it's pretty decent at dealing with tanks.
Territory lost. Victory point.
Yeah,
now
that's a
under
good
enemy
point.
control.
I do think Stugas, I mean, he's gone for Stugasol Group this go around. And I think Stugasol Group would be pretty good here.
He's
How
reinforcing
far away is that?
Stuck group can be called in.
And is gonna go for that.
Here we go.
And I mean, that's. Ray hasn't actually added on any anti-tank half-tracks just yet. And only the one bazooka, so there's a timing here where this Stug is gonna be.
Oh, it will be really strong.
Yeah.
The victory point is under attack. We must act.
Big grenade from the Grenadiers gonna connect here. But.
Last patch it would have
They
not
have
done that
taken our
much
victory
damage.
point.
Oh, Pioneer Squad going down on the wings.
It's just a pile. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. Bazooka's
Zook
getting
squad
picked
just
up
got
there.
nuked there.
Scout car nearly connecting with a Ray mine there. Barely dodging certain death.
Quad going forward. Huge push in the middle now.
We have the upgrade.
I think the Stuck could be a little bit more aggressive there in the middle. He has the advantage. Killed the sole anti-tank
Being
unit on the
seized by
field.
enemy.
Never mind, there's a second group, but still.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
M3 chasing this scout car into the middle of nowhere. Not quite gonna finish him off there.
They've captured a victory.
And man, this is this action everywhere, dude. Just all the time. This is my kind of game.
I love that. And yeah, I think that's the beauty of two tech by players. I don't know if Tuschkan is a tech by player, but it looks like it. They're able to split micros so much across the map and have so many different engagements going on at the same time that it looks really, really nice. And yeah, Stück is doing God's work there, especially since Zook decides to shoot all the Zook shots into the ground.
Bazooka squad is
Twice.
and ready. We
And
have
the Stück is so
victory
good
point
against
under
Zooks.
attack. We must act.
I'm over here wanting to build another one.
Oh, a second one.
Mass infantry.
It's expensive,
Taking our
right?
victory point.
Yeah, it is. But if you know your opponent's not going to go for higher tech, and they're going to stay on M3 bazooka tech to deal with your tanks, I think Stugs, this particular Stug variant is one of the best answers, just because of how high its armor is.
Yes, we have battle group bans again this tournament. We have the NPC horde coming in.
Tuschkan banned airborne.
Yeah, airborne.
I see it.
And Ray banned armored.
Scout car continuing to be annoying here.
Tuschkan
but
is
that
taking it to support elements. I'm not a big fan going assault group and Wirbelwind. I think that's too much fuel for units with the similar
Enemy
role.
has 300 points remaining.
You either go
I think we're gonna
or a Stück.
feels like Martyr. I mean, oh, I guess he already had. What am I talking about? Yeah. No, he is gonna go Martyr here, don't you think?
But why Martyr?
the-
Against the
Defend our
76?
victory point. We're losing it.
Yeah. I mean,
We've lost a weapon crew. All
it
dead.
two taps. It two taps the 75 millimeter,
Victory point. Now
and that
under
can be
enemy
pretty good.
control.
I don't know. I mean, that's my guess as to what he's doing that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And yes, you get veterans if you kill the NPC guys. So it's interesting to grenade and assault them with units that want to get veterancy fast, like Obersoldaten. Stoßtruppen, I mean.
You have command points ready to spend. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Captain Dell got
Somehow.
obliterated.
Uh-oh.
A victory point has fallen. into
M16
enemy
in trouble there. Gonna get out though. Flak gun gonna go down though.
Might stolen? Nope, gets
Lost
destroyed.
control of a sector.
Satchel. Nice use of that ability.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
75 millimeter getting aggressive on the Stug there. Just driving
Our
back.
infantry assault is ready at the rear. Give
And wow, this is such a different game.
Yeah, feels way more dominating from Ray. He's really on point. Like, it's not that Tuschkan is performing bad, but it feels like Ray's now more on point, like compared to the first game.
This is Tushkan's map pick, isn't it? I believe it is.
Yeah, it is.
And a flak on the way. Interesting.
HMG team
He's
deployed.
seemingly totally unafraid of the 75 millimeter bazooka combo.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
Very interesting.
Wirbel on the way. He could have gotten the second Stück with combined cost of the tank and the Wirbelwind. Not exactly, but nearly.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Wirbel is
I
really
don't know
weak
either.
against the Zooks. I think that was the
Now we'll see if it comes-
first major mistake from Tuschkan in this set.
And we'll see if it comes back to bite him here. The good news about the flak is it's got a mobility advantage over the Stug in general.
Yeah, but
at
it gets
the expense of
penetrated
being-
so fast by the Zook.
Exactly.
He gets the
He's gonna
quad
pick
though,
up the. Yep.
so it's
nicely done.
something.
M3
Well,
And,
what you can
you know,
do is bum rush the 76ers when they are not out of position. You kill it faster. With veterancy one, then it can kill you. If it's out of position, obviously.
should be spent when possible.
Well, it feels like he's going to try and use it the same way he was using the scout car, which is to say, just keeping it mobile. That is, if it doesn't go down right here. Barely going to sneak away.
Oh, NPC orders coming in! They're highly motivated. At least they were running for
man.
a second there.
Getting suppressed, losing the heavy machine gun though.
Report coming through that the enemy is down to 200 points.
Yeah. Unit preservation starting to hurt our Wehrmacht player, I would say. Triple cap coming in. Gonna be
Yeah.
bleeding, man.
It's looking really grim for Tuschkan at the moment.
Yeah, and that goes to show that I think this series, Tuschkan has played very well, but games are long, you know,
Games are long.
and
Reports of enemy movement.
mistakes add up over the course of the game, and that's what, you know, I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. I've been very impressed, is really what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I think Tuschkan played amazing game one. He kept. I don't know if it was like intentional or it was just Ray making some mistakes that Tuschkan capitalized by. I don't want to say accident because that sounds so rude and unfair. But compared to the last game, like game number 1 and game number 3, Tuschkan is also not playing bad. It's just that Ray is way more on point. His build order is more on point. He's not losing corner piece units like in game number 1, where he lost right away the half track, where he lost the Zook squad right away, and the MG, where he really died.
You're a victory point.
There are not that many mistakes from Ray.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
At least the Stuck is now veteran C2, so more armor.
I'll be feeling pretty good about that. And Panther on the field.
I think
Yeah.
it gets one 175. By the way, a beautiful navy blue skin. Is it the navy skin? I don't know.
Another infantry assault is ready.
Yeah,
Give the word.
feels like maybe some build order, questionable build order from Tuschkan.
A victory point is under
First with the
attack.
flak and now with the Panther. And of course, he doesn't have perfect knowledge, right, like we do. It's very obvious to us that Ray has no intention of teching up.
Oh, he tacked up though.
Infantry assault underway.
Did he? Okay, I take it back.
Yeah, Caster's curse, man. You say something and then the
We have
opposite
taken territory
happens.
from us.
Well, now seeing this Panther, we're not. There's no way we see a vehicle here. There's no way. Ray already has everything that he needs, including getting a flank on the Panther with his infantry blob here.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Yeah, Tuschkan is slowly falling apart.
They have taken our victory point.
You know, I'm gonna blame fatigue again. I think it's very similar to game 3 of the last set. It just feels like
We've lost a sector.
Yeah, Ray is a seasoned tournament player playing since Code 2 in tournaments. He knows what he's doing. But keep in mind, it's like 3 AM in Korea or something like that. And so, yeah. Ray
It is
must
gonna
be
be a Sherman.
tired.
Yep. Sherman on the way here. Flak being found out.
Enemy is losing their grasp. They're down to 100 points.
96 points to go and a triple cap to deal with here. Last gasp here, I think.
So, you're an expert, right? How long does it take on the triple cap to lose
Oh,
80 VPs?
You'd think that's something I would know, but I don't.
Last stretch now. Sherman's down to 75 points.
The same for me, but I should spend more time learning those numbers.
Yeah, it's a built-in game sense at this point. But like you said, faster tick rate in Company of Heroes 3, and very noticeable. So, especially with the triple cap.
Crowd's just wiped out of it.
And yeah, getting run over here in the middle. Grenadiers are managing to hold this point, though.
They've captured a victory point.
Point being taken on the top side.
Panthers heavily damaged
Unsustainable.
though.
Yeah.
Stuk has to smoke and run.
Flak on 2 HP there.
Enemy
Panther
forces
also
are
very low.
fuel point.
Panther gets zoned out by the single Zook squad. I still think the Zook squad upgraded Zook upgrades is too good.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized. Another infantry assault is ready at the rear. Give the word.
Yep.
Victory point is under attack. We must act.
Ray busting out the meta, making it work. Outplaying his opponent over the course of 3 games. It's kind of what it boils down to. Well played by both players, though.
Yeah. Yeah. 25.
I know I'm calling it just a little bit early here, but
Yeah, this game is done. Unless Tuschkan
never
can
like
make
to do
something
that.
magic happen.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
But it's a tournament game. Game number 3, you don't want to leave. You play it till you have 0 CPs.
Enemy movement in the
0
victory point.
VPs left.
yeah, and I mean that's a good point. Folks should do that in ladder games too. Maybe not to that extent. This game is in trouble,
Victory point has
but
fallen into enemy control.
for the vast majority of players on the ladder, you will win more games if you stay in games you think you've lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's
even on high elos, mistakes happen and then you can come back.
Yep. Stu going down though. And Ray is going to finish up the capture on this bottom side. Black
Panthers
trying to get involved.
just getting beaten up. Stuk died. Yeah.
Well done.
GG, well played.
Polar opposite to the first set where we saw a lot of off meta. And this round was very on point on
Yeah.
meta. So
But I think even taking one game off from Ray is already an amazing feat.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.